What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Loki OJ back with another video. So I thought I'd just make a video showing all the cards that you can get from the collections, like the cheap ones, not the player cards, because there are a few screenshots out there. But for those people who don't want to look at the screenshots and they just want to use a video as a point of reference, where they can just come to the back to the video, they can pause it, and they can do their thing through that. I decided I might as well just make this quick, helpful video going through all the arenas, coaches, and jerseys of the 17 NBA collection, and then of course I'll do the historic collection and stuff like that. So if you guys like these videos, just make sure to like it. And as a point of reference, if you want to come back to these videos and you want to look at these collections again, so you could just pause it, you could come back, you could pause it, you could look. I'm gonna be making all of these scenes about let's give it 10 seconds, so that way you have enough time to just come, pause wherever you want to pause, so you could look at the collection, and then that way you can have it, you can come back, do your thing. So while I do that, I might as well talk about the trade rumors that are going on right now. That Paul George already told the Pacers that he is for a fact not coming back once his contract ends, which in my opinion, for his career and for his brand, I don't think that's the best idea. Even though he does want to win, I don't think he's the type of player where it would be knocked against him if he didn't win because of his legacy, because he's not in the same caliber as like the Durants, LeBron James of the world. He's a good player, he's an all-star, but he's not a superstar. So even if he does win a championship with LeBron or whoever team he joins, he's not gonna be remembered for that, simply due to the fact that he didn't lead his own team, and he's not a generational type player that you only see every 10 generations, like LeBron, Kobe, Durant, who else? Shaq, of course, Michael Jordan, Kareem, guys like that basically. So who do you guys think is like a generational type player in the NBA right now? In my personal opinion, the only ones that I see that are going to be known like way after the generation goes by, or they're going to be known as the best players of generations right now, it's probably just LeBron and Durant. People talk about Steph Curry in that conversation, but I personally they say that he changed the game and all that, like hitting all these long range threes on a consistent basis, that because he did that, he is the reason why the NBA has changed to a 3-point shooting team. And sure, that is true, but I just don't think caliber wise he's a very good player, but he's not the type of player that's gonna go down the history like that. But because of the narrative that's going on right now and the way the media is pushing Steph Curry, he probably is gonna end up being regarded as a generational type players in the same breath of LeBron and Durant, without exactly having the same skill sets to be able to back that up. Because if you were to ask me who is the better player between Steph Curry and Russell Westbrook, I would say Russell Westbrook is a better player, but Steph Curry's style of play works a lot better for this era, which allows him to be more successful than Russell Westbrook ever can be, just simply due to the fact that with the way the defensive settings and the rules are in the NBA right now, you can't be very physical, and Russell Westbrook's game is very physical, so that works to his disadvantage because he gets called for a lot more fouls. Even when he goes to line for twos, it doesn't matter, because if the opponent comes back and hits you with the threes are always going to be worth more than twos. So of course that will be a big issue. But if we're just looking at the new generation of players, the players after this age comes out, the new age of players like the Karl Anthony Towns, the Anthony Davis, stuff like that. I think Anthony Davis, Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, and Giannis Antetokounmpo have a chance to be generational type players, especially Giannis. Giannis can be something that the NBA hasn't seen. He's basically if Kevin Garnett was able to have the skills of a point guard, because his athleticism is the same, his motor is the same. He just needs to get that jump shot in, and he will hands down be the best player in the NBA. Like right now, even without all those tools, you can see that he's a top 10 player in the NBA. Like you can't argue that he isn't a top 10 player in the NBA at this moment in time. Who are 10 players that you would pick over Giannis Antetokounmpo to start your team? To be honest, if I was to start a team today, I think the number one player I would pick would probably be Giannis, just due to his age and his ability to play all positions on the floor. He could literally play 1 to 5, and you know how people talk about LeBron being able to guard the positions, and he's the only player to guard the positions 1 to 5. Giannis is actually the only position to be able to guard the positions 1 to 5. And even if they get into the post and we talk about centers backing him down, that doesn't matter because of his length. He's just able to block the shots, and centers aren't able to be as physical as they were in previous generations. So of course that hinders him a little bit. So that's the main reason why even if he doesn't develop a jump shot, he's still extremely valuable just because of his size and athleticism, and his playmaking ability is actually pretty good. Playmaking ability is pretty good. His ability as a slasher is the best in the league right now. The only player I would say that is better as a slasher in the NBA than Giannis would probably be Tyreke Evans. Now that may come as a surprise to most of you guys who don't really know Tyreke Evans' game. But if you just watch Tyreke Evans play, he's not much of a shooter. He doesn't have much of a mid-range game, but he can get to the basket like nobody else. Like people were talking about how Kyrie Irving is probably the best finisher in the rim, under the basket finisher in the rim. I'd beg to differ on that one, because I think I'll make a video on it. Just hit me down in the comment section below if you'd like to see a video about Kyrie, who is the best finisher in the NBA. I'll explain my reasonings, I'll do all that. And plus, if you're watching the video, if you're still watching the video and you're listening to it this far in, then you might as well just hit that sub button. You know what I mean? Help your boy out. I'm trying to grow here on YouTube. I'm trying to hit those spots that other YouTubers haven't hit yet. There's a lot of channels out there that are entertaining, but not many of them are too helpful. And hopefully I can fit that niche and be helpful towards you guys and help you guys be able to accomplish the things that you want in 2K17. I know it's towards the end, but it's better late than never. And 2K18 I'll be on the money, I'll have a little bit of momentum with all these videos I'll be putting out, and I'll jump right into it. So if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more of these type of videos, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any difference of opinions, just comment down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.